Hello Darren.
Hello.
Could you tell me a bit more about your method of working and how you go about creating a piece of work?
Right, so specifically for this show and these pieces, I'll go about the initial starting point is the locating the models and the subjects, and then making sketches from life and getting familiar with the subject, taking numerous photographic references, which then I can go back to the studio and work out a composition. Then it's a case of plotting the size and the scale of the drawing, the composition and the proportion. So the line drawing takes roughly a full day to plot out, and then working on the under drawing. Get my words out. Hungry. Which takes probably another 50-60 hours to get the tonal work done.
It's a long time.
And then it's going back over it again to refine it with the pencils,
Yeah.
the super colour pencils, to get the refined detail. And that's all in a combination of charcoal, pastel and the coloured pencils, the black and white pencils.
How do you make a decision about the size and scale of the work? Does it
Determined
come
by
from
the kind of reference, so
Yeah.
I'll look at how it's going to scale up and what kind of picture shape that's going to fit on, so that can usually determine the shape of the picture.
Last year was a big year for you, as you were appointed official artist for the London Olympic Games. Could you tell me a bit more about this experience?
Yeah, we had, I was sponsored by BT.
Right.
So I had to create portraits of all their ambassadors, Jessica Ennis, Greg Rutherford, the triathlete twins, who are from Yorkshire, brilliant lads. It was just an unbelievable experience. And then we had the show at GB House, which was next to the Olympic Stadium, and I was invited to some of the press conferences and the opening ceremony, which was amazing, and
I
some
bet.
of the events and some of the hospitality and art events as well. So it was
Which
phenomenal.
events did you see?
So the triathlon,
Yeah.
and a lot of the basketball, a lot of the Paralympic events. Didn't get any tickets to any of the kind of blue ribboned events, but
still good to be a part of.
Anything was just
though.
amazing, because it was just such a unique event.
Yeah.
Did you go?
I didn't.
No.
I saw the Olympic torch. I was living in Falmouth at the time, in Cornwall, so I saw the torch go past the pasty shop that I worked in. But unfortunately,
got to touch the torch.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And what was meeting the Queen like? Because obviously you're most famous.
Yeah, I mean, that was 3 years ago now, so that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just great experience. Had the 2 sittings at Buckingham Palace and seemed to get on really well, chatting away, and I was just responding to her questions, and just lovely, just puts you at ease. And
were you really nervous?
Very, yeah. But I had my wife with me, and so that kind of.
She came to Buckingham Palace as well.
Yeah.
And did she come in while you were drawing?
Yeah, she was last day there, and she was.
Oh, brilliant.
Met Angela, who's the Queen's dresser, and she was lovely and just very informal and relaxed, and just amazing. Something to tell Lily about when she's older.
Yeah, definitely. And was she easy to draw? Did you?
Yeah, I've done quite a lot of preparation before. So obviously knew what she looked like. But meeting her live is a whole new ball game, and just getting over that initial
nerves
and
anticipation of what it's going to be
and
like.
then you just slip into it and just start drawing normally. And
so how long did it take you to draw her?
About 200 hours.
200 hours.
Back in the studio.
Yeah.
I had an hour sitting in May 2011, and then another one in June when I brought the painting down. So not long really. I suppose that's why I got commissioned. So
it's only 2 hours, isn't it? To then
fringing on her time too much.
Did she sit still?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, she's quite experienced.
Yeah.
Done over 100 portraits, so she's a very good sitter.
And she was pleased with...
Yeah, she had a print of it that we presented. I think that's in the Royal Collection, and also presented with 2 original sketches, which said she was going to hang in her study. That was nice. Nice to be in the Royal Collection.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's lovely.
You've kind of touched upon this next question by telling me about your method of working.
Oh yes, yeah.
But your work is often compared to photography.
Yeah.
And do you often take pictures of your subjects and refer to a photograph?
Yeah, because it takes so long that it's not feasible or practical to work directly from life. I find if I get a multitude of references, I can take my thoughts and experience from the sitting and put that into the references that I've got to as aids.
So it's sort of a combination of elements that you pull together.
That's right, yeah. So, and drawing on my experiences of working from anatomical all the pictures of an appearance of looking like photos, I want them to have more of a life than a photograph, so give it an extra dimension, really.
Well, you're definitely successful in doing that.
Thank you.
And you've produced some gorgeous cityscapes, and what is it you enjoy about cityscapes, and which is your favourite city?
London. I think just the history of it and the life and the atmosphere and so much architecture to go for. And so much difference, because now you've got more sort of modern structures and then combined with the historical buildings, just endless material really, and people seem to love it. There's lots of great cities, New York and San Francisco and Paris, which all have their merits, but London just
is up there.
Bottomless pit.
Yeah. Okay. What or who inspires your practice?
Like a lot of old masters, Rembrandt, Vermeer, a lot of Dutch still life artists. Up close with the photorealism, although he's working on a different scale. Artist called Robert Longo, New York artist. He works in black and white and kind of inspired some of the current work that I'm doing.
Yeah.
And he's working on a bigger scale, but that's where I see myself going eventually.
Right.
Henry's here. Remember that noise?
What or who would you most like to draw that you haven't yet?
I think like Obama would be a good subject. Nelson Mandela.
I'll get you in touch.
Go on then, yeah.
Obama.
I'm free next week.
Okay.
Put a call into the White House. And then with Momentous painting the Queen and met Pope John Paul when I did the plate in 2005. That was amazing. So yeah, I mean.
So you enjoy the portraiture aspect of the people rather than the
people. Yeah. Whoever they are, whether they're known or unknown, you know, done buskers and vagrants.
Yeah.
And they've got, they're more interesting than most people.
Yeah.
They've got such a life story to tell.
Yeah.
And you can see that in the faces. I've always been fascinated by detail, whether it's a piece of wood, trying to get the grain looking convincing and all the character, or whether it's a face with all the wrinkles and lines and texture. All tells its own story.
Your collaboration with Leeds United Football Club kick-started your career.
Yeah. Which
team do you support, and who has been your favourite player to draw?
Well, ironically, Man United.
Yeah?
Yeah. And Huddersfield, local team.
Yeah.
All rivals of Leeds, but it's a great start to my career.
Yeah.
And getting that opportunity and doing the show and meeting some of the players.
Yeah.
I'd say best, well, he's not a player, but Alex Ferguson was favourite. What a nice guy. You can see why the players run through brick walls for him. And he knows his art. He's a bit of a Harold Riley and Jack Vetriano fan.
Is he?
Yeah. And he's got one of mine now, so...
What do you hope the viewer will take from your work?
Just appreciate the time that it's taken to create it, and hopefully that comes through, and the empathy that I've got with the subjects, whether it's still life or figures or a city or horse, and just get up close and see the kind of intensity and intricacy that I've put into it, and also stand back and just appreciate it for the subject that it is.
Do you have a favourite artist or piece of artwork?
That I own?
Or that you don't own? Either or, really?
I'd say Rembrandt.
Yeah.
Even though my style of working is nothing like his, I just think it's just, and for painting portraits, and his grasp on humanity is the king. And so I love to own a Rembrandt. I spoke to the Queen about it.
Yeah?
So I like the self-portrait that you've got in your gallery. Can we do a swap?
Yeah. If I wanted to become an artist, what advice would you give me?
Just, firstly, just love painting. So that'll carry you through, and also that you need to be switched on to getting your name about and your pictures about, and doing a lot of legwork to start with, and just taking opportunities with them, come along and appreciating what the help that you get, and it's just...
Because you did a lot of legwork at the beginning of your career, didn't you? I've read quite a lot about.
That's it, yeah. Going down to London, knocking on doors.
Yeah,
that's it, yeah,
that's
yeah.
It.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Spent a lot of time on buses, yeah.
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 It all worked though,
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
it? What's your favourite way to spend a day off?
Just with my family, really,
Yeah.
and just going out and in the garden and picking plums or walking Albert. It's nice. Best thing being a dad.
Yeah.
And Lily's.
You've got a dog called Albert.
Got a dog called Albert, yeah. We're doing a children's book.
Oh, right.
Albert the Handy Dog, yeah. And Lily's featured in it. So we hope to have that published before Christmas. It'll be good.
Oh, lovely.
So I've illustrated it and my wife's written the story, so it's a...
Oh, right.
Yeah,
well, I'll buy a copy.
Right.
I know a 3-year-old who'd like it.
Oh, great, yeah.
What do you hope to be doing in 10 years' time?
Just continue to love painting and drawing, and see my work take different direction in the last couple of years, and so I'd like to go a bit more bigger in scale and doing some more kind of, hopefully get me work into like major museums and public spaces, and I've done a lot of work in commercial spaces, a lot of good commissions, but taking it on to kind of international.
Yeah, the next
arena.
level.
Yeah.
I suppose that's the sort of natural progression for you.
Auction houses and...
Yeah. Okay, and finally, you have done a lot of work with the Prince's Trust.
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit more about the Prince's Trust and why it is important to you?
Well, 10 years ago they helped me, well, longer than that, they helped me set up my business and gave me networking opportunities and a small grant, which I've now repaid. So I helped them as an ambassador, which was nice of them to bestow on me, and donating paintings to various dinners, and looking to do an exhibition with them in the future and raise funds for their new projects, helping young people who've had a difficult start, leg up and give them confidence. Been doing some workshops with them in London for young people who've been interested in art, and really liked it, and they had the work shown at the Sartre Gallery, which was great.
Yeah.
So
really proud
yeah,
moment.
absolutely,
Both for you
yeah.
and them.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for your time, Darren. We look forward to seeing you on
looking forward to the
12th of October
yeah.
on Monochrome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.